Hey guys, Ryan here with Texsource with another video series. Today we're going to do a video on printing golf towels. This is another one of those items from your suppliers that's an oddball item that we're going to teach you guys how to print. It's simple, it's a golf towel. But they're great for Christmas time, bachelor parties, big time. I did this for my bachelor party, got all my buddies one. I didn't screen print it, I just got them one. But today we're going to teach you how to screen print this golf towel. It's pretty simple. We're not going to use water base, and we're going to print as if you as a shop owner don't currently print with water base. So we're going to print this using plastisol ink. Now if you know plastisol ink is thicker and it kind of sits on top of the fabric. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some soft hand base to our black plastisol to thin out this ink some, so it kind of emulates a water base, but it's still strictly plastisol. It's going to thin it out a lot and allow that ink to soak into this towel. It's a golf towel, so it's really fibrous. So that's what we're going to teach you guys today, how to print a golf towel using plastisol ink, sorry. And so we'll go and set this up. Main thing is get a nice logo and make sure you line it up properly. We obviously want to print this logo towards the bottom of the towel because the top of the towel has this little ring and grommet, and the top, when you're trying to fan this towel out, the towel is wrinkled at the top, so it's kind of hard to get it flat. So when printing a golf towel, you always want to try and line up your artwork and your logo towards the bottom of the golf towel. So that's what we're going to teach you guys how to do today. So we've already burned our screen. It's pretty simple placement. Center of the screen, 4.5 inches down, just kind of like you normally would with a full back or full chest. That's how we lined this screen up. I then took my towel, because I know I'm printing at the bottom of this towel, and I put it on my palette and drew a line so that I know that every towel that I print afterwards needs to go down to a certain point on this palette. So the main thing here is trying to get this towel as flat as possible, because again, the top of the towel has this grommet and ring, so it makes it a little wrinkled. Yes, you could take this ring out and fan the towel out, but we're not doing that in this video. It's a really simple thing, but trying to get a great print on a really fibrous towel is hard. That's why we're going to take plastisol, mix soft hand base to thin out this ink. So we've already lined up our screen. You saw the logo, pretty neat little logo. Got the T as an actual golf tee for Texsource. Swing with the pros. So that's what we're printing here. We're going to take our black plastisol ink, standard Union Ultra Soft Black. Now we're going to just take our current bucket. We're not going to mix in a different bucket because I don't have much black ink left in this. I probably have maybe that much in the quart left. So I'm just going to pour in some of the soft hand base and eye it up. There's not a real strict percentage of soft hand base that you mix in the black ink or mix into this plastisol, any plastisol of that nature. Just know that the more soft hand base or the more cureable reducer that you add to a plastisol, the less opaque that ink will be. So you can add as much as you want to thin it out. It's just that black ink will not be as opaque. Also, another side tip when adding soft hand base to inks, it gives that ink kind of a vintage look or vintage print, a vintage vibe on that garment or substrate. So I can add a ton of soft hand base to this black ink, print it on a standard white t-shirt, and it's going to look more kind of grayish and vintage distressed look, which you can also achieve with your artwork. But with this black, I'm just going to eyeball my soft hand base. You can see a couple of scoops there. We'll mix this up really nice. I don't have much in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. And we're just going to eyeball the soft hand base. We really want to get this ink a little bit thinner to emulate a water base. A lot of shops don't like printing with water-based inks. It's a different animal on its own. But you would typically want to print water-based inks on a golf towel because of the amount of fibers that are on golf towels. So I'm going to add a little bit more. It's still not 100%. Use my finger here. It's just soft hand base. There we go. Now it's a lot thinner. All right, so we have our ink mixed. We're going to print this now. We're printing this through a 110 mesh. Another important thing when printing on golf towels, our off contact. We do not have any off contact between the screen and this golf towel. The reason being, most of the time when you screen print, you want a little bit off contact so that screen releases from the garment. Right now what we're trying to do is actually, because golf towels have fibers, we have no off contact, which means we're going to be driving this ink in between the fibers of the golf towel. So no off contact when printing this golf towel. You can see how that's just pouring out now. That's a lot better. So I've got my ink in the screen. We'll give ourselves a nice flood. Again, no off contact. And print. We want to drive that ink in between the fibers of the golf towel. Pull this up. We'll double check it, and if we have to print it again, we can. Which it looks pretty dang solid. It's not too opaque, so it's definitely adding that soft hand base, has a little bit more of a lighter black. So I'm gonna hit this one more time, but you can tell with no off contact, you're able to drive that ink into the golf towel. Oh yeah. There's our print, and now we'll go to the dryer. All right, here we are at the dryer. We got our logo printed. Be careful when folding this back in because you do not want the sides to touch. Another important thing when putting this through the dryer, make sure this grommet and hook is folded underneath. Because if not, and you send that thing through the dryer, that metal piece is going to be cooking when it comes on the other side, and you will get branded like a steer or a cattle. Oh yeah, that's nice and secure. Again, it's important. You see how my towel is folded with the grommet underneath? That sucker will be hot if you do not fold it underneath, so be careful. But here's our final print. I know it's hard to see on camera. That came out really nice. A lot of time, even the print is soft. A lot of times when printing golf towels, the print actually feels rough. Because we added so much soft end base to this, this print actually feels really soft on the towel. Almost kind of like a rubbery type of feel, other than other golf towels has a really hard, brittle feel. This is soft and nice, so that came out really good. So again, here we are, final product. Came out really nice. Adding that soft end base to the black, you saw how much I added, and it was a good bit of ink that I added or soft end base that I added to the plastisol ink. And it did not hurt my print, did not hurt my opacity, but again, it's a black ink on a white garment or white towel, so it's gonna look fine. But it's important because it gave me that really soft hand feel on this towel. Whereas normally golf towels give you that hard, brittle feel. That soft hand did really nice. Again, it was on a 110 mesh. You can go down to 86 mesh if you wanted to. The important thing is you can't get really fine detail on golf towels. For an instance, my left chest, I have a small screen printing supply on it. I wouldn't be able to achieve a small logo on this towel because of the fibers. It makes it hard to get really nice detail. But you can see here the T, the golf tee on Texsource has a line in the middle of it. That came out really nice. So, but again, final product on this oddball printing series. This golf towel cost us $316 wholesale from Carolina Made, and it's just a really nice gift for Christmas time. And we just want to show you guys another way, another style, and something else you can add to your arsenal. So continuing to this series, we'll give you guys a preview of what's coming up on the next video. You see this nice looking hold down palette, jacket hold down. We're going to be printing on this 100% polyester jacket. We'll be printing a left chest. So we're going to teach you guys the ins and outs of jacket hold downs, the placements. You got buttons you have to work around, the type of ink we're going to print on this. A lot coming up. So this is a preview. Check us out. Our other videos in this whole oddball printing series. It's really geared towards screen printing only. We did not want to plug in embroidery, DTF. We wanted to stick to old style screen printing. Show you guys how it's done, screen printing only. So hope you guys liked the video. Check us out next time. Thank you.